Hello, all, and welcome to Film Relic. Today, we are going to be reviewing Kalki 2898 AD, a futuristic dystopian movie with characters from Mahabharata, directed by Nag Ashwin and starring Prabhas, Amitabh Bachchan, Deepika Padukone, Shashwata Chatterjee, and host other actors in prominent roles and cameos. An epic movie is one which has a narrative consisting of interesting, unique characters and is set in a world which is different from the regular movies. When there are elements of sci fi, futuristic, and mythology, then it becomes that much important to weave this into a narrative so that it feels relatable and not out of place. And when the intention is world building to be projected into future installments, then each and every aspect needs to be carefully crafted. Kalki is an average outing from director Nag Ashwin, which has extravagant visuals, great cinematography, and creative production design, but the core elements of story, screenplay, and characterization are so underdeveloped and sometimes feel out of place, thereby giving mixed experience. The story revolves around the city Kashi, the last surviving city where the poor inhabitants live in the dirt with scarce resources, and the evil emperor Yaskin, played by Kamal Hassan, and his wealthy people live in a big inverted pyramid like structure called the Complex. The outlook and the soul is straight out of Mad Max Fury Road and Star Wars. Prabhas plays a bounty hunter who dreams of earning so many credits and settling in the complex and is willing to do anything. Deepika plays Sam 80 or Sumati, who escapes from the complex to save the child, whom people refer to as the savior. Amitabh Bachchan plays Ashwathama, a cursed and guilt-wearied Mahabharata warrior whose sole purpose is to save Sumati. How these characters' lives are intertwined and affects the life and people around them forms the crux of the story. What doesn't allow this movie to soar like a true blue sci fi epic is an atrociously horrible first half. Although beginning with an excellent montage of Mahabharata sequence, which sets up the story, an abrupt change in tonality where a serious portion involving Ashwathama, Sumati, or Supreme Leader Yaskin is followed up by a childish comedy by Prabhas. Prabhas's entry is one of the cringiest fight sequences, serving no purpose. His motive is just one note and is hammered all the time without ingenuity, which is strange cause we see the ingenuity in the second half. Prashant Neel's treatment of using dialogue to highlight a character's strength could have been used to good impact here. Another reason are the useless cameos, especially the one of Disha Patni, which drags on for no reason and leaves no impact. The story meanders a lot with abrupt tonal shift. Another reason is a very average background music by Santosh Narayanan, which doesn't give the needed punch that M.M. Keeravani so beautifully does in Rajamouli's movies, and in some places it is so out of place. Even the CGI looks cheap at some places in the first half. The film picks up just before the interval block and redeems itself in the second half. The fight between Ashwathama and Bhairava is well shot and edited, and the final stretch is engaging. The end reveal is cleverly done and gives a whistle worthy moment. One minor quibble is how Shambhala's design is lifted straight out of Black Panther's Wakanda, and the clash with Evil Complex has look and feel of Star Wars' Evil Galactic Empire vs. Rebel. What Nag Ashwin and team can't be accused of is not having a vision. The blending of historical epic like the Mahabharata with dystopian sci-fi is well thought out and is not done for the sake of it. Film has some extravagant CGI shots and is integrated into impressive production design. The acting from supporting cast is not that impactful. Shashwata Chatterjee's role doesn't feel menacing and in some places feels comical. Shobna and Pasupati's characters are one note and doesn't make us feel anything. Kamal Hassan is menacing in the couple of scenes that he gets, and I'm sure he will get a bigger chunk in the sequel. Deepika breathes life into a flatly written Sumati. Prabhas brings out his acting chops and redeems some of the cringe jokes. His scenes with Amitabh Bachchan are the most engaging. This film, however, totally belongs to Amitabh Bachchan playing Ashwathama. Nag Ashwin has done well to bring out Ashwathama's traits, and I don't think anyone other than Amit Ji fitted into the role. At 82, he brings out the weariness of the age into Ashwathama's suffering and also aces the physicality of the role with supreme skill. All in all, The movie achieves something groundbreaking in Indian mythology sci-fi genre, but is bogged down by too much fluff, which ultimately makes it an average outing. So that was the review of Kalki 2898 AD. Thank you for watching the video and see you next time.